What's up, everybody? What is up? Alright, so I am back, and we are unboxing Brat Nailed It. Huge box. So this is Sunday Funday nail therapy sesh because we need it. And I wanted to show you. Look at my nails. They all popped off. I don't know how, but they did. They all popped off, unfortunately. I do have a funny story about that too. I'll share with you guys. Hi, Lorna. How are you, sweets? How are you? Hi, Icy. Hi, Jen. Hi, everybody. What up? What up? All right. So I'm going to get into this, but I want to, is that too loud? Does it look all right? Let me know. What minute? No. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. Okay. How are you doing, Lorna? How are you doing, love? We're just chilling today. I had a really crazy live Friday, and woo, buddy. Any hoozle, I will talk about what happened with my nails, but these are still on. Isn't that crazy? And I did the same pop-off method, and they're still on. It's nuts, but I love them. They're super pretty. Wish my thumb was on, but... So I've been walking around like this. Alright, I have 2 boxes from Brat from her, before her shop went out, before she closed her shop. So we're going to get into all this funness and all these goodies for these nail products here. And if you have any questions, just let me know. Today's going to be a chill day, but I figured I would tell you a funny story about the nails. So we'll get into this, and hopefully y'all are doing good. We have, my daughter opened this one, but it's just like that. So I'm going to wait to open the big box. We'll open the small box first, and then we'll get into this one. So, yeah, how's everybody's day? Make sure you like and subscribe, and I hope that you guys like the live. And thanks for being with me. I appreciate it. Alright, I'm going to set y'all up here. Did you end up getting the notification, love? I'm going to set this guy over here. Alright. We are going to be unboxing this guy first, and then we'll unbox the big one. But I want to show you guys these freaking nails, okay? These little babies right here. Out of all that work I put in, literally popped off one by one. And I don't think I'll ever be doing dual forms on my non-dominant hand anymore. I'll do them on this hand. I want to do some crazy ones on this hand, but I'll have to just do regular nails on this one because, ladies and gents, it was cray-cray. However, here's the story. We're going to get into the story. And so hopefully y'all love it because it was funny as hell, and I think you guys will get a laugh out of it. But I was driving to take my daughter to her game, and that's awesome. I hope it goes well for you, love. I really do. But I was driving, and I had my hands like this on my steering wheel, and this big jumping spider literally showed up out of nowhere on my dash right in front of me, right? And I'm driving down the road, and I see him, and I'm like, oh my god. And he jumps on my steering wheel, and my hands are right here, and I'm like, oh my god. I had to find somewhere to pull over so I get the hell out, because they just give me the heebie-jeebies. I never want to kill them, you know, I just shoo them away. But people say it's bad to kill them anyway, which I don't, but... And, oh my gosh, Guess what, y'all? He jumped on that steering wheel, looked at me. He went like this, and then whoop, right to my chest. Right to my chest, y'all. Right to my chest. And he jumped on me, and I was like, ah! I'm screaming in my car. Oh my gosh. So I had to throw the car and park on the side of the road. I pulled over. Hi, Icy. I pulled over and I jumped out of the car and I was just flailing my arms around like, get off me. People probably thought I was crazy. Oh, oh gosh. It was funny as hell. Oh my gosh. He didn't get back in my car. He went bye-bye. He went outside somewhere. So I got back in my car. I started going again. I get, I don't know, about 10, 15 minutes down the road. Another one. But this one's smaller. The other one was like that big. This one's a little bit of a smaller one. And it is on the side of my like stereo part of my dash. And it looks at me. And I'm like, oh my Lanta. Oh my Lanta. So he jumps and I'm like, nope, nope, nope. What are the odds I have two jumping spiders in one, like almost one instance, right? And I freaking go into the gas station, slam my car and park, and I try to like swoosh him out of my vehicle, and he jumped down on my chair and I couldn't find him and I was leaning down and he almost jumped on me on my hoodie. And I'm like, oh, hell no. He finally got out of the car, but y'all, I was stressed the hell out. Okay? Very stressed out. But that was funny. But in the middle of all that, I lost two of my nails. Because I was doing this with my hands. So in the middle of all that, I lost this one and my pinky one. So I only had this one, and my thumb on. And then later that night, this one popped off, and then the thumb popped off the next day. So that's the adventure of those nails. Anyway, so this is my Brit Brat Nailed It. The new website is going to be called Bratty Nail Co. She is rebranding and she has officially closed her website. She did a 7-hour live stream, you guys. A live shopping event on Friday. Wow. It was crazy. I don't know if I would be able to do 7 hours. I think I've been on like 5 hours max. 5 or 6 hours, something like that. But woo, y'all. Anyway, so we got this one, and then we'll open up the big boy. I know, right? Lorna, you got yours too? I know you're gonna love them, love. Okay, so... Oh, we got a freebie. So this one is from Brit Brat. And, she always sends freebies. But look at this. So this is called Frosted Glitz Gel Polish. Oh! This goes with my Frosted collection. I wonder if you guys will be able to see it. Can you see the sparkle in that? Anybody? Hopefully you see the sparkle in that. Look at the sparkle. This is like a silver sparkle in here. It's a shimmer. So it's not as... And it's milky, but it's not. It's like a sheer milky white. It's not as milky as Iced Out. Iced Out is a lot whiter and it has bigger glitters in it. This is a shimmer compared to Iced Out. And then the Frosted Kisses one, so this is Frosted Glitz. The Frosted Kisses one is just like full blown like glitter, like frosted glitter. I'll show you the difference for all three. And I will be swatching them. So we got Iced Out, Frosted Glitz, and Frosted Kisses. So this is Frosted Kisses, guys. See the difference? It's really pretty. This is what she looks like. So we are unboxing new nail products. Huge box from a Brit Brat Nailed It. And I really appreciate... Hi! I do. How are you? Hi, Liv. How are you? And then this one's more of a white, but the shimmer and glitter in this one is multicolored, which is my favorite, you guys know. I have totally done that and probably crashed Girl, I know. I thought I was going to. So we have this one's called Frosted Glitz, and so we got that. So this, oh looky, she sent me this, guys. Look, for ECLIPSE. I love it. So mostly I have to wear it on my thumb, but now I'm gonna have the S. I have the S too. Let me get it. Where? Oh, Lord. This is my ring drawer, guys. I know you're in here somewhere. Just warn ya. Look at this one I got from Varnell, guys. Isn't that one pretty? Here it is. So, I have the S, too, for sugared, and now I have the E for ECLIPSE. Ah! And I needed a gold one anyway, so, and I broke that part a while ago, but yeah, so now I have one that's sugared ECLIPSE. Now I just need an N, so it's SEN for sugared ECLIPSE nails. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna wear that because how freaking cute. And then this necklace is so pretty. Fortunately, she was out of the S's, so I just got E for ECLIPSE. But look how beautiful this is. And let me tell you guys, because I have this Sagittarius one, and it doesn't tarnish nothing. I have not taken it off, okay? It's never tarnished or anything like that. So this is the gold one, and I love how the chain is on this one. It's heavy too, you know what I mean? But obviously it's not real gold, right? But for me, I break out, and these don't break me out. So they're good quality. They're really good quality, and I freaking love it. So now I'm gonna wear. I need to get the N. What I wanted to do was get the S and the E and the N, so I could wear all three of them together and have my entire name. But hi, Katie. How are you? But yeah, this is beautiful. Look at it. It's beautiful, and the necklace like glistens, which my fave. I love it. So I'm gonna put her back in here for now. But she sells these, and then she also has like nose rings and stuff like that, which I have one somewhere. I've gotten everything that she offers. I have every product she offers, you guys. All right, ready for this big box, everybody? Oh, I'm sorry, love. I hope you feel better. Hope you feel better, love. Okay, so here's the box, everybody. It's freaking huge, okay? Freaking huge. But once she opens, so she will be opening, the launch is September 10th, you guys, with all the new products and everything. And that's also her birthday. So the product launch is her birthday. And, oh, shit, sorry. I really appreciate you guys coming in. Hi, Katie. How are you, love? Hi, Liv. How are you, babe? Thanks for coming, guys. Appreciate it. Hey, if you're in the chat, thanks for coming. My name is Sugar. If you're new, we're going to be unboxing some goodies from a small brand called Brit Brat Nailed It. Absolutely love her. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out. There we go. I was running late, y'all. I did not hear my alarm. I woke up after I was supposed to, like, already be live at 11:11, because you guys know I always go at 11:11. And, yeah, I woke up and I was like, no! Oh, so I had to get all set up, and, yeah, so that's why we went live at 12:12. But I hope you guys are having an amazing Sunday. So this is Sunday Funday nail therapy sesh with Sugar. And we are opening up our Brit Brat products. Are you guys ready? Do ya? Yay! I think it's cute. Well, here's the thing. So, I'm going to tell you a little story. And it's funny because... Hold on. Hi, guys. Hi, Jen. So, it's funny because I had to intercept this package, and thank the Lord, y'all, I could intercept. This is the second time I've had to intercept my package because for some reason, the app, the shop app, changes my address, my like where I get my stuff, and instead of putting the actual number on there, it just puts like the road on there for some reason. So then it doesn't go nowhere. So then they sent it back to the place, and I'm like, wait, I'm supposed to have a package today. So luckily I got there. I called in just enough time. They were closed that day because it was after 5 o'clock. The next day, right at 8:30 on the dot, I called the lady and I was like, listen, it'll have a pink little thing. I don't know what color the box is, but it has pink hearts on it. And it says Sugared Eclipse on it. Please, I hope it's there. She called me back in within 10 minutes, and she was like, I got your package. He's going to deliver it today. I was like, oh. So I was very, very grateful. Super excited. Anyway, holy schnackes. Look at that, baby. Alright, can you guys see? Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh my god, look at everything. Okay. Alright. So, she was having her sale, y'all. And it was buy two, get one. Okay? So, let's see. I'm trying to see here. Alright. I'm gonna try to... Okay. So, we got all of these. And then... we got all of these. Okay? So, we got a lot in there. Well, that's a lot to go on. Oh, God, look at this. Okay. Oh, my gosh, look. I'm so excited for this. I know, me too. Look. Look, 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 look. Ooh, I'm so excited to use it. Isn't it pretty? This guy, and it was cool because I have been looking at this guy for a minute now, and I was like, you know what? But I do love the ones. I love the picker tools that have both ends on them because I like the ones that have like the pointy back on it. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, we still have these that we're going to be doing with the acrylic that I made. So stay tuned because we're going to be doing these long duck nails, and I made them into moon shapes. I've never done these before, but yeah. So, but let me show you my other one. You guys see me use my other one. But I like the ones that have this on the end of it. I don't like the ones that are like wide and they're weird looking at the tip. You know, the real cheapy, like plasticky ones. But I needed a new one because they're, yeah. Anyway, so now I got a new one. I can't wait till my monomer comes in so I can do some acrylic. Okay. Let me pull these out. Oh, look at that. Okay. So we have 3 boxes of gels. We have the Preppy Nail Prep. Or the Bratty. I know, right? Me too. Oh, shitballs, Batman. Okay, so this guy leaked, but it is shrink wrapped. Smells good though, whatever, isn't it? Smells really good. I'm not sure why it leaked, but it's literally smelling my room up really, really nice. Like, seriously, it's got a really good smell to it. Okay. Shit. Let me throw that away. It smells like... What does it smell like? It smells like cocoa. That's what it smells like. You haven't been in a while? What you talking about? So this is her, like, preppy nail prep stuff. And I think... because this is one of those ones that... Oh, shit. Alright. We'll have to let that guy dry. Okay. So you get 8 ounces, and this is just cleaning solution, guys. And it says, Pretty Nail Prep is your ultimate solution for pre-prep, expertly cleansing and dehydrating the nail plate, and it removes dust, oils, tacky layer, leaving smooth, flawless surface. It's a delight scent and makes your prep routine both effective and enjoyable. Ta-da! And there's a little QR code on there. But this is going to be her old packaging. Her new packaging is, like, so cool. Alright, we have... I mean, shit happens, right? But you've been here, though, love. We have the Bratty Blanc paint gel. And I have her black, too. So this is the white, and then this one's the black, and then this one's the white. So we're definitely testing these out, because I haven't even used these yet. Or I've used this one. But I love these. These are, like, nice, whatchamacallit? Very nice. And let's poke a hole in it, and... So this is just a hangout sesh, you know, a little nail therapy sesh. We're going to unbox these products. We're going to swatch them. And I'm going to show you, because for the most part, the formula is going to be quite nice. So it's a very nice, thick painting gel. So you want to use this gel to do character art, line work, stuff like that. And you can also add colors into it, guys. So that way you can need whatever color you know what I mean? Alright. Looks good. Doesn't smell. There's no smell, which I love. Because, you know, I'd tell you if it was smelling. Alright, so that's the white and the black, which, there's that. And then we have non-stick matte. And another glossy top coat that I bought, that I had previously. She held for me. Oh my gosh. So the non-stick matte is for chrome. So we're going to use some chrome today. Here's the non-stick matte. This matte is... it's supposed to be really good. I've watched her use it. And then we have the new glossy top coat, which, you guys, I did get the refill of that. And then I also have 2 more bottles of the glossy top coat. Because, ugh, it's so good. It's so freaking good. I know, I haven't done chrome either, so I'm really excited to do the chrome because I haven't really done chrome on my channel a lot, so I'm excited. And I just appreciate you guys being here. I really, really do. I'm going to put this back in here. I love her boxes. All the boxes, so her new ones are going to be 18 ml bottles and still 15 ml bottles, but they're different bottles and different packaging. So, and then we have, I don't know what's what. I think she just put them in here. Oh, look at this. Oh, okay, so this is part of the, all right, so this one right here is the fall collection. I think there was only like one I didn't get from the fall collection. So, we're going to get these out. I'm going to pull this out. Isn't this cute, though? Alright. Oh, that's nice. Okay. So that way they don't go anywhere. I like that. I like that a lot. Hell yizzle. Oh, well, I ripped that one. This mocha one I was really looking forward to. Okay. Alright, so here are some of the fall colors. The only one that I didn't get, I think, was the orange one. Or maybe I did get it. I don't remember what I got, y'all. To be honest with you guys. Hi, everybody. So we're going to be chroming too. And then we're going to be swatching these colors. Do you guys like swatches? I'm excited though. Now I got to make room on my shelf for all these bottles. Okay. So her colors are all HEMA-free, everybody. Every gel polish is HEMA-free. Alright, so this is part of the fall collection, which fall's coming up. So I was excited for that because look at these boxes, y'all. I'm going to be keeping these boxes. That's for sure. Alright, so I'm going to set these. So we have Jaded, Sage, Evergreen, Butterscotch, Praline, and Mocha. So I'm excited for those. Alright, love, have fun. Thanks for coming, babe. Alright. I also got I got 2 iced outs because I'm low on that one. So I got 2 of the iced outs because I'm telling you guys, you should have got it. Alright, so we got Milk It. We got Milk It, which is just a milky white. And then we got Iced Out, which is the beautiful Bye Icy Rest Love. I hope people can rest with my live on. That's my hope anyway. Like, I never want my lives to be boring. But, okay. So, I got 2 of those. Because I was like, what if I did a giveaway with these 2? With one of these? But I'm like, ugh, she's not coming back with this. So, I'm like, I don't know if I want to do a giveaway with it. So, then I got the regular, like, colors. We got red bottom, and we have Royal Sapphire, which is the red, the blue, the gray. And I already have the black and the white. So we have Royal Sapphire, which is a really pretty dark blue. Red bottom, because I don't have like a proper red, so now I do. And then we have Smoke Gray. So there's that one. What do you guys think about this box though? Isn't it beautiful? I hope that you guys like hanging out with me. Alright. Last box. Alright, so this one is Strawberry Kisses. So these right here are all the new colors. Oh, and this one too. And then this one is the latte one that goes with the fall collection. Alright, so this is latte, which I got because it's a good character color. And the brown also is a good color as well. So I wanted to make sure I had skin tones. Because I feel like with these, they're great skin tone colors. So I can start character nail art, you know? So this one goes with the fall collection. And then this is the new pink and purple, which I have been wanting this. This one's called Midnight Moon. Super dark purple. And then we have Spoiled Rotten. Very, very dark purple. Beautiful. And then we have Brat Behavior. So you can see the transition of the colors there. Really, really nice. Really, really nice. Hey, everybody. If you're new, join in and chat. We are unboxing Brit Brat Nailed It's products. Alright. And then the last 2 is... Oh, shit. I didn't want to do that, but I did. Wow. Okay. Strawberry Kiss, which is a very, very pretty, beautiful, bright pink. And I'll show you the other pink that I got, too. And then this one's called Hot Tea. So, we're going to swatch these guys. You guys want them swatched? I know, right? It does. I'm so excited. I've watched her use it, and I'm like, okay. Because I told her, I was like, I have to have all these, you know. I was hoping to... Okay. So, look at those. So, I'll show you the transition of the colors that I have. So, you guys can actually see all of them. Alright, let's put this away. And then we also have the 2 that I just got, which is we have the Frosted Kisses. That is the new one. Or no, I'm sorry. Frosted Glitz is the new one. Alright, so here are the regular colored ones. So we have Milk It, Iced Out, Smoke Gray, Red Bottom, Royal Blue. This right here is the actual fall collection. I think the only one I didn't get was the orange, because I didn't want the orange. And then we have the purples. So, look at all these gel polishes, y'all. Oh my Lanta. And then we got the Frosted Glitz. So, let me show you the difference between the pinks that I got. Because there's quite a bit of different pinks and purples. Here is this purple, which is called Vivid Violet. So, like, you can see the difference in the color tones. So now I have, like, great color tone. So they're pretty nice. And then these two are really nice colors. So we have this one, which is called Pink Lemonade. So you can see the difference between those three. This one's just a sheer, like, it's kind of muted out versus this is more hot pink. This is more cool tone pink. And I do have Petty in Pink as well, which is a lighter version. There's two lighter ones that I didn't get because I already had a lighter one, so I just didn't get it for the sake of that. But so that is that, and then I have a lighter purple as well. It's called Lilac Me, which is this very light purple. So we have a good, nice range of colors here, which I'm excited for. All right. Let's get to swatching, shall we? So we're going to use the chrome. We're going to use a non-stick matte for the chrome. And then we have these. I'm going to show you these two. And, okay. So now I have a backup of Iced Out. All right. And then our little pin. So the pretty nail prep and the glossy top coat, the white, the non-stick matte, which I have the regular matte. I have all the other stuff. The tip glue and everything else. And then the Frosted Glitz. Let me take this out. Alright. Put top coat there. Alright. We got everything. And then we'll use this guy too. Hi, Kim! How are you guys? Alright, let me grab my swatch sticks, guys. Today we're just kind of like, you know, chilling. Chilling like I'm doing. So we're going to get my swatch sticks. We're going to swatch these babies. If you guys have any questions, feel free to, you know, talk in the chat, everybody. I'm going to zoom you guys out a little bit. Move you guys up. So you guys aren't at... So I'm not down here. I'm going to be up here so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Alright. I will say, some nail preps I can't use. And it just depends on what it is. So sometimes I'll get like, you know, the smell will get to me and my tongue will go weird and shit. All right, what colors we want to swatch first, everybody? Hi, Black Orchid. What is up? All right, we're gonna swatch these colors. Which one do you want to? You want me to swatch the fall collection, the purple and pink, or the middle smoke gray? Hot tea. Okay, so I'm gonna put the Frosted Glitz with that one. So let's do this row, and then we'll do the rest. I'll put these over here. So I'm excited because I think after we do the acrylics for the Neon Glow acrylics, I want to do a black rainbow set. And then we'll get in and use these colors for like a fall nail set. I think a fall nail set would be really good with all these colors. Hi, you're okay, love. Hi, Nana Ange, love. Yes. I finally got the purple. I finally got it. we got this guy here, which I'm excited to use. Look at my ring. Do you guys like my ring? I love it. Now I have an S and an E for Eclipse, and then I got this guy too. Love it. And she gave me Frosted Glitz, which is a very, it's not really milky, but it's a sheer with the shimmer in it. So we got that, and I got 2 iced out. All right, we're gonna start with hot tea and work our way back. So, and then we're gonna be chroming because I got nails ready for us, so we can use the chrome that I got, and that way I can try the nonstick matte. Hi, Love Harps. How are you? I will. We're gonna be swatching them all. I have so many rings. I wear mine a lot. I'm gonna be honest. I never go in season by season. I go by mood. I don't go season by season myself. But in the nail world, you'll see that the seasons come very quickly. And especially if you have like a brand, you're gonna see that people start in July on the spooky stuff. So yeah. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. I love her brushes, you guys. Her brushes are my favorite brushes. That is very... And I'll be able to show you the cool toned colors. I'll be able to show you all the colors against the colors that I have. So here are the pinks. Look at these pinks, though. So we'll be able to see the difference between all the pinks once I swatch them. Alright, is that too bright? Can you guys see? You want me to zoom in? Is that better? What up? Is Brit... Yes, Brit's site is closed now, guys. Unfortunately, I couldn't get to it this yesterday. And then Friday night, I got back so late that I couldn't even go live. And so the first thought, I was like, I'm going live. I'm going live. We have to go live. But yes, her site is closed for the rebrand. She did a full 7-hour live stream on YouTube on Friday. She had been on since 5 p.m. and didn't get off until 12, you guys. Like, literally. It was crazy that she was even on that long. And so I was there, and she was tired as hell, but oh shit, I got a floof in there. I'm hoping that we sold as much as we could, you know what I mean? Because it was a good deal, because then she was also offering the 1-for-1. She had the BOGO deal going on, plus you could use discount, so she had a lot going on. It's okay, she'll be back. She'll be back September 10th. I've been challenging myself to do more cutesy girly stuff because it's the opposite of my style of nails. I just didn't want to be that girl. Just do what you love. Yeah, it's closed until September 10th, which is her birthday. So the thing is she has been telling everybody that she closed. It was the 22nd, and it was until midnight. And the fact that we were live, I don't know how many orders we got put in or how many new people was able to find the brand. I don't know that exact thing yet, but that one that we just did was hot tea. We're gonna go strawberry kisses. No, girl, do what you want. If you want to do cutesy ones, like, I'm all about the rainbow, and people get sick of seeing the rainbow. So sometimes I want to try and, you know, kind of switch it up a bit and do some goth nails and stuff like that, and chromey, and you know what I mean. This is a muted pink, but it's very pretty. Cola would like this one. I got floofies everywhere, guys. Look at that pink. And these are great. I use all of Brit's colors. I seriously use Brit Brat Nailed It for everything that I do. If you guys have been here for a while, Brit Brat's products I use a lot. You like it? Yay! This sucks. I never had a chance. You're okay. She'll be back open, love. She's just, the reason why she closed the site down was A, so she could get ready for the new rebrand, and B, so that way she had a little bit of time to get everything ready and, you know, with school starting, stuff like that. Plus waiting for more of the products to come in and stuff like that. So what's changing is the logo on the bottles, and the bottles are changing. So the bottles are going to be bigger. They're going to be 18 mil and 15 mil. So these are still 15 mil, but the bottles are different. They're taller. Which I like, but oh, thanks, Nana Love. I know, but I feel like a lot of people are like, stop it, do something else. But I want to do, when I started doing that neon effect, we're going to be doing a really, really cool, I'm going to try to do it, guys, okay? So I'm going to explore a new way of neon lights, and I just need to get my monomer so that way I can, you know, look at that. One coat, y'all. One freaking coat. Oh, it's so pretty. So this one right here is a little bit more of a warmer tone. It's very beautiful. Now, these are all HEMA-free, you guys. All the gel polishes are HEMA-free. So this one is called Spoiled Rotten. It is. It's very pigmented. So, just know that when... Oh, look at this purple. This is the purple I was looking for that I don't have, right? So, you always want to do, like, a thin coat, too. These have been laying on their side, so... There we go. Oh, yeah, this purple is beautiful. Nana Ange, she was the first one to showcase these on her channel, and I fell in love with these colors on hers, and I was like, I have to have them now, ASAP, right? Meow. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's so pretty. Love it. Most of you guys know I do not swatch on the top here. Okay, I'm going to take that excess off. Perfect. This is perfect for Halloween, you guys. Like this color here and the orange that I have up there. Like, look, this orange and this orange is perfect for Halloween. You know, with the yellow and the green. Oh, yeah. I was there for a bit, but I know. It was, she was tired, needless to say. So that was Spoiled Rotten. She's very tired. And then we have Midnight Moon, which is super dark. This almost reminds me of a burgundy purple. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, ho, 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 ho. This is what my hair color used to be. Is this color right here. Look at that. This one's a little bit on the lighter side. Yeah. So this one's more... It's pigmented, but it's a little bit on the jellier side. So I recommend 2 coats, especially with this one. But it levels... Look how fast that leveled out, you guys. Wow. So I would do 2 coats, but I'm going to leave it just like that. I don't need to do 2 coats. I like it like that. And I never do 2 coats on my swatch sticks because I'm not wasting the thing unless I have to... I see what the color is the only reason why I do it. Alright, what colors we want to do next, y'all? We want to do these ones. We'll do these ones, and then we'll do... I think I need to do another iced out. No, I don't. Okay, so we'll leave those up there. And then we'll do these. We have Milk It, Frosted Glitz, and then the Royal Blue There we go. So we'll do the blue and then the red. So this one's called Royal Sapphire, which is a really nice, pretty blue. You have, I know. Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming. Sunday fun day with sugar. Now, these are different. Let me show you. The new ones. Look. The brushes in the new ones are different than the old style. See the difference in the brushes, guys? So this is what you'll be getting in September. You got new brushes. So, yeah. Easier to get up in the cuticle area. Okay. I'm excited. Oh, yeah. This blue is kind of like a muted blue. It almost is a sky blue. That's what that reminds me of. Yeah, definitely like a muted sky blue color. I don't know where all my flukes are coming from, but that's a really pretty blue. Can you guys see that? Hi, Joe. Look how fast it levels out, too. Oh, I love it. All right, I'm going to put that guy in, and then I'll show you all of the purples. So today we are hanging out. Come hang out with Sugar as we swatch these beautiful nail products that I got from Burt Brat Nailed It. All right, let me... Okay. So, for the most part, here's the purples, guys. And we're going to put this here. Put that here. As soon as I get situated here. Alrighty. Look at those. Look at that color. Oh my gosh. Look at those colors, though. So this one's more of like a kind of a jellier color. But they're not sticky either. So I don't have to top coat these because they're not sticky. Which I love. But look at them. So pretty. So now I'm going to be able to put... Because if you guys did not get the Paradise collection, you missed out. The Paradise collection I use for everything. These colors, they're so beautiful. I have the pastel collection here as well. And I've bought this with my own money, everybody. Just so you know. But here's the other purple. Look at the ratio between these colors. That's an orange, but... So the ratio with these this color range, yeah, we have the whole color range, which is awesome. So I think I'm going to just add them on here, so that way they're on here. So this is the multicolored side. So we're going to do the dark purple. And I don't write on them because I don't have more than one of this color, so I know what colors they are. Look at that. Look at that color range. Ugh! Look at it. I love it. Look at it. Freaking love it. Alright. So that one's called Royal Sapphire, which she did a huge thing with Royal Sapphire, red bottom, and black and white for the longest time. And I love the white. I use it for everything. I literally use it for everything. Alright, let's do red bottom here. So this is kind of a muted red, I think. Oh, maybe not. Holy shnikey. Oh, look at that, y'all. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's pretty. And I don't have a red like that. So, yay. Hi, Nelly. Hi, Zoe. Is it Lanil? I would like to know the things needed more like a list. For? A list for this? like these products or for nails in general? Let me know. Because I don't know. Alright, next up is Gray Smoke. So this one I wanted to get because I wanted to use this as my sketchbook color. Because we have the sketchbook series. And so I'm going to be doing some... I'm working on the Little Mermaid sketch right now. So I'm going to be using this gray with a little bit of black to sketch out my colors so it doesn't show up. And so I really, really, really wanted this so that way I at least had it. Super pigmented, super nice. Look at that. Love it. Hi Nelly, how you doing, babes? I'm still doing my nails. What? Hi Susanna, how are you? What up, everybody? You would wear that with a little chrome. Yeah, so I'm going to try some of my chrome on some of these colors too. So we got, this one is called Milk It, which is a milky white. So we'll see how good this one is. And I'll show you the difference between this one and milky, iced out, milky, and the white itself. Okay. So this is basically the same as iced out, just without the glitter. I got a floof in there. Don't mind my floof. That's a nice milky color. That's really gonna do a nice layer on your nails for like baby boomer nails. I know. I'll show you all the difference between all three of the whites or four of the whites that I got. So that's called Milk It. And this one is the Frosted Glitz, which goes with the iced out, the Frosted Kisses, and there's another one. Ooh. Look at the glitter and the shimmer in this. Can you see? I'm not doing my nails right now, but I'm doing the swatches for the colors. Ooh, so this is just lightly. Look at that. This is just, there's literally a light, just milky to this. This is super sheer, which that means is buildable, and that means you can put it over anything, which is nice. Because then you have that super gold sparkle in there. Can you see the sparkle at all? Hold up, y'all. There's the sparkle. Am I still doing my nails? I'm going to be doing some chrome. My nails are done, but I'm doing these. I'm swatching, and then we're going to do some chrome. However, I did tell my story about my nails. Look, they just all off, everybody. And I had a spider situation in my car, and he jumped on me, and I got out and was flailing my arms and lost 2 nails, and then the other ones popped off, and I think it's because of that polygel, because there's just not enough right here to keep it together. So I will not be doing dual forms on my non-dominant hand. No more. That's a no-go for me. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate you guys so freaking much. Alright, so that one was Frosted Glitz. And, oh, that's iced out. So iced out looks like this, everybody. So I don't know if you will be able to see it on here, but the shimmer is multicolored. So you have my favorites, like hollowed sparkles, but it's really hard to see. It's really hard to see, but hopefully I can get a glance of it. Can you see it? I don't know if you can, but then we also have this one here, which goes with the like frosted type collection, and this one's called Fairy Dust. I think this one's called Fairy Dust, which is just a very light pink with a gold tone shimmer to it. That was one of my very first ones I ever got. Okay. Hi, Maria. Hi. I know, me too. So what colors do we want to chrome, though? what types of colors do we want to chrome. All right, so next up is this is called the fall collection, and the only one that I did not get from the fall collection was the orange one. I know, I should have just got it so I had it, right? But this is the fall collection. So we're going to go ahead and do those. I'm going to take these out. So here are the colors. So here are the regular colors, and then we have our little sparkle. That milky white is a very nice milky white, guys. I really like that a lot. Now these ones are sticky, but the other one, this one's not, and this one's not. So these ones are sticky, so I'm gonna take the sticky off those. Thanks for coming and chilling with me, guys. I know I'm not doing nails right now, but I feel like, you know, we can still do some chrome and all of that good stuff. So this is what those look like together. So this is the nude that I have. So they're pretty sheer. This one's very sheer if you look at my hand. So 2 coats, you get a good sheerness off that. And then this is the sparkle white, that one. And then we also have the white, the regular white. And then we have, this is what we have so far. This is my entire Burt Rat collection. So I'm just gonna, should I just top coat those? We're just hanging out, having some fun. I really wish my press-ons would stay on. Hi, Maria Love. So do you have, what do you use for your press-ons? Do you just use nail glue or sticky tabs? I'm just taking that sticky off there. I don't feel like top coating them at this moment, so we're just gonna clean the sticky off and go from there. So I did get the pretty nail prep. Oh, I did get the pretty nail prep solution, guys. It's a very nice smell. It almost reminds me of like cocoa beans. It did kind of spill out everywhere in my thing, but it was in a bag, so it didn't get on anything else. But it is giving me like a cocoa bean almost. So I'll probably rearrange these, so I'll leave this one with the whites, but the blue I'm going to put in between, and the red I'll go with the reds, but for now we're just going to throw them on there. So I'll keep all these kind of together, and then all the colors together. Alright. What one? We want to do green first? So I just wanted to chill with you guys and kind of try some. We're going to use the nonstick matte and do some chrome. And I got a few nails ready to go for that. So I'll put it on. I'll put it on this hand. But do we want to start with the green or we want to start with the nudes first? I just appreciate you guys coming, hanging out with me, being here. I truly appreciate it. Thank you, Nelly. Thank you, Nana Ange, my love. Thank you, Black Orchid. No, you use the sticky tabs, yeah. Well, it also depends on what sticky tabs you have. You know what I mean? Some are not waterproof, some are thicker, some are not. So it really just depends. They usually typically last me anywhere from like a day or 2 if I'm using sticky tabs. You know what I mean? What in the hell? Apparently, YouTube doesn't like when you put that word in there, everybody. Even though we're talking about gel polish, so make sure you put gel polish after anytime you say that. We're using green. Oh, nude. This is gel polish, YouTube. Okay, so first one we're going to do latte. But I think, I figured these would be really good colors for character art. So I can have specific colors for, you know what I mean? Colors. where I can do shading with lights and darks on the browns and all of the tans and stuff like that. And she had another one that was called, what was it called? Sand something, I think it was. Yeah, look at that. Look at that, darling. That's a good color. I like that. I like that a lot. And then we have praline, I think that's what it's called, which is in between a tan brown. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay. Oh yeah, that's like a caramel color actually. Okay, does anyone know what the word praline means? Because I really don't. I should look it up, huh? I love how smooth they go on and how they level out. I love it, you guys. I believe in her products. I really do. And if you guys have never tried her, when she reopens, just know you're not going to get them for $5 anymore because they're the new ones. So this one's mocha. And they're going to be 18 ml bottles. Do you guys realize how big that is? So these are 15 ml. The 18 ones are they're up like this. And they're wide. And it's freaking great. Ooh. Okay. This reminds me of chocolate sauce, doesn't it? Doesn't that remind you of chocolate sauce? That really does remind me of chocolate sauce. Okay. Okay, Miss Chocolate. The color range is nice. I really like the color range. Oh, okay. Have you tried 3M or BTR box sticker tabs? Oh. They do last you 5 to 7 days. I mean, I have the ones that you sent me, the BTR box ones. So here's butterscotch. Those ones do last longer, but I did realize that the pink ones that I have are the same as the BTR box ones. It's just the only difference is the BTR box ones are a little thicker, and I mean just a smidgen thicker. Ooh. Look at that. Isn't that the perfect fall color, you guys? That is like the perfect fall yellow. Oh my gosh. So today it's just straight nail therapy where we're chilling, we're chillaxing. Ask me any questions. Should I do a Q&A, y'all? I don't know. I thought about doing a Q&A and I was like, should I? I don't know. Woo, that one really glows under the light. So that one's called Butterscotch. Alright, we're going to go from dark green to light green. And I'm not a green person. However, I figured it would be best if I went ahead and got the fall collection because that way I had these colors and I actually had fall colors and I didn't have to mix them. So this one's called Evergreen. Now these ones are a little bit on the jelly side. Let me see. Ooh. Okay. I do not have a jelly green. Look at that. That is a jelly green. It's a dark jelly green, everybody. It's almost like a sheer. Does that make sense? Like a sheer color, but it's got the right pigmentation in it. Now I have dark blue like this, and I have a dark purple like this, but I don't have like a jelly greenish color, which if you add color to it, then it doesn't become so sheer. So 2 coats you won't be able to see through it. But I like the 1 coat, to be honest with you. Yeah, I like the 1 coat. I like the 1 coat. So technically I would have to do 2 coats of this. I'm going to take that excess off here though. It levels out good, like the other ones. So you would definitely have to do 2 coats if you're doing a full nail with this green. But I still like the color. That's the color I liked the most. And then we have Jaded. Ah! You don't mind them? I'm just not that green type of person, but I do like the bright. You guys know me. I love brights. Bright in your face greens. And so this one's more of a like regular grass green. And I just introduced almond bubbles into my polish. They go on really nicely. Oh yeah, look at that. Can't see through that one. That's just one coat. Oh yeah. I like that one a lot. And then we have Sage. So what color is your favorite fall color, guys? So we have Sage, which is this, like, it's almost like, it reminds me of, like, peas. A pea green. Pea green, everybody. Look at that. I got the right amount of swatch sticks. How the hell did I do that? All I did was grab them. So this one. Oh, okay. I thought this was not going to be a great color, but actually, this is a color they use in fall time all the time, especially around Thanksgiving. Okay. I got flukes everywhere, you guys. Everywhere. Look at how fast it leveled out, though. Holy shnikes. They have no smell either, which love. I hate when gel polish smells. It drives me bonkers. I'm not a person that likes gel polishes that smell. All right. And then let me go ahead and grab one more so I can show you the Brady Blanc paint gel. So I am actually going to take my tiny detail brush, which is also from Brit Brat Nailed It. This one's called It's the Details Swipe and Fade. And I think I did the caps and I put them on wrong, but what are you going to do, right? All right, and this is, what is this? 10 ml with the locking lid, which I love these. And this is thicker, so that way we can do some nice line work. Oh, can you guys see what I'm doing here? See, this is thick, right? You're not going to need a lot. And I'm going to, you know what? I wonder if I could level this out. Like, take my thing and use this to do my neon lights. I wonder if I could definitely use this for sure. You definitely do not need a lot of this product. And you can use these for 3D stripes, stuff like that. This is HEMA free. I don't think this is HEMA free, but... And it levels out nice, and I like that it leaves the lines in there like that. So you could definitely do 3D raised nail art with these gels. So I'm definitely going to have to try these for sure. I like the way it goes on, but it is super thick, so I'm not as used to a super thick one. You know what I mean? Now, typically, you'd use a bigger, longer one than I did, but... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. I'm trying to make sure I don't get it on my nails. Can you believe these are still on? When did I do these, guys? What, Monday? I think I did those Monday. Yeah, look at that, y'all. Super duper thick. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm going to cure that guy. I like that. I like that a lot. You want me to do the black one? I'll show you what the black looks like. What I do with it. I don't even know what I did with it, y'all. Let's cure that. And then we'll do the chrome. What nails? Let's see. I have this. All right, so we'll do this guy. Do we want to do a chrome regular tip, or we want to do a ducky? You want to do a ducky? So you guys pick ducky or regular tip while I find the other one, because I don't think I put it back in there. Now, one thing you want to do, okay, is never leave any of the painting gels on your brushes, okay? Just don't do it. The Pretty Nail Prep will get it out, but I still use alcohol. Even though it's good to get a good brush cleaner, so that way the alcohol doesn't ruin your brushes. Because alcohol can still ruin your brushes, guys, if you're not careful with it. It comes right out with alcohol, which is nice. I like that, so that's good. Alright. A regular? Hi, Amanda. So you walk around with a partial set on your left hand, or do you retouch your nails when you're done? I'm confused. Sorry, I'm not a nail tech either, love. But thanks for coming. Thanks for asking questions. The brand is Brit Brat. Hi, love your girl. How are you? So I had one on. I had another one on, but it popped off. I do a pop-off method, and I did do a pop-off method with these, but I was testing them to see how long they would stay on, come off, with the way that I did it, and they're still on. So I'm just going to keep them on until they pop off and see how long I can actually go with them on. But this one did have one on, it just popped off, and I just left it off because typically, I did have one on my other hand right here. These ones we did Friday, and they just popped one right after another, and I think it was because of the poly gel that we used. This poly gel we use is totally different than the ones we used on this hand. So yeah, but most of the time I walk around with one hand done. Yeah, I do. It's just the way it is. When you're a content creator, it's just the way it is. Everybody. What? Oh, it's right in front of my face. It's just the way it is. Alright, I'm going to grab this white one and we'll add the black to it. What's Zoe do? Thanks. I do too. It's my favorite actually. It's the dragon or the snake skin dual forms, the Russian almond. I love the Russian almond nails. I can do everything with them. And I used polygel. If you want, go back and watch that one. That is the third live. If you go to my third live, it says we're using dual forms. But yeah. And I did this all together in one live, but this one took me forever and I was having issues and it was just, yeah. Oh, look. We can use chrome on these too. We can use chrome on these colors too, I forgot. Like I said, you only need a little bit. You don't need a crap ton. Should have cleaned my brush. Alright, I gotta clean my brush. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. I forgot to clean it when I put it back in my... So I'm gonna roll it off the side. I'm gonna be mad because I think I accidentally... I think I cured this one, y'all. By accident. So when your brushes start going this way, it's not a good sign. So I ruined my brush. Damn it. I have ruined my brush. We're still gonna use it. Damn it. I can't believe... I knew too. I knew. But it still worked. I like this black. It's very, very pigmented. It's very nice. Yeah, hold up, everybody. So the more pressure you use, the more thicker the line is. I was gonna make it nice and pretty, but you know what? It's a test nail. It's a test nail. So that's what the black is. So we can chrome that one too. So I'll put that in and we'll chrome that one as well. Okay. Let me clean this. So I can't believe I messed up that brush. Gosh, dang it. You hear that locking mechanism in there? Love it. Yeah. So if the brushes don't spread out, but just know that alcohol does take it off of your brush. So it's nice. Yeah, I can't believe I did that. Oh well. Well. So what happens, everybody? So make sure you clean your brushes when you are done. But yeah, if they ever like start doing that, I guess that means that they're messed up. But what are you going to do? Hi, Nana Edits. How are you? I usually don't go live because I don't like to speak. So I type in chat, but I do try to go live, but I get no views. Aw. Just gotta keep going, love. Wait, there's 2 Nanas in here. I know, I love the texture too. The texture is my absolute favorite. These are my favorite nails, you guys. These are my favorite nails that are like working nails that I can do everything with. And I think it's because they're so skinny here. So you get a little bit more... They're long, but like I can still open things. I can still, you know what I mean? I still grab things. I can still do things with them, which is awesome. Alright, let me pull these colors out. Alright, so here are the colors for the fall collection. So we're going to go from dark green. So these are great for fall. Here are the colors. Those are really nice colors for fall, and these are great for character. And this yellow is also great to add pigmentation to the characters or colors. So look at that. Now, I think some of these are sticky. Okay, so these ones, besides this one, but these ones are all sticky. So all I'm going to do is wipe it with my... one of these guys. I'm not going to add top coat because I feel like that takes too much time. So We're just going to wipe it and then go in with our nonstick mat. And then I'll show you all of them together. But I can actually pick up stuff. I can, yeah, and they're the perfect length. I did find ones that I want that are super long and they're like bat wings or butterfly wings. Thanks, Nelly Love. Hi, is it Amani? Hi. You have Savvyland brush cleaner that removes like everything. Oh, okay. I don't usually use a lot of Savvyland products, to be honest with you. For the most part, they break me out. But I did use those Savvyland gel polygels the other day, and they were okay, you know. They didn't stay on my hands, though, I will say. They did not stay on my hands, which sucked. They were so... I don't even know. They just didn't stay on. And I did use my pop-off method. However, as you can see, I can keep them on as long as I want to, you know. And very rarely do they pop early. It just depends on what it is. But, yeah. I'm just getting the tacky layer off of these guys, so I can put them on my swatch ring. Okay. So now we can do some fall colors, which I've had all kinds of colors, but we're going to put these. Now I'm going to put the tan colors with the white. I'm going to put it with like the gray and the whites and stuff because I want those together, you know? So I'm just going to add... And then I'll just stick these there. Alright, so this is every single color from Brer Brat Nailed It. Love it. And then these are the cat eyes as well. So, I would say my favorite collection is the Paradise collection, the purples, the pastel, and the sparkles, and the white, and the black, and the gray. Pretty much everything. Alright, so those are the paints, which, let me grab this guy. So here's this guy. We'll use some on that. And then we'll take our mats. Let's do a regular nail. Nana Ange said, let's do a regular nail. So because I have nothing on this thumb, we'll use this guy. Okay. What color do we want to use? I have this color that Nana Ange sent me. I know, the color is big. Have you ever tried the cat claw nails? No, but I want to. I do want to. That's on my list next, guys. That is on my list next. So, which color do we want to do for... We want to do something like super bright. I have this really bright pink. I wish I had... I have these cat eye colors. These are chromes, but they're like cat eye powders. And I like that, but... Oh, actually, wait a second. I do have... How could I forget? I do have Chameleon chrome. Try the rose gold. Okay, we'll try that, but look at these. So these are supposed to be holographic, like Chameleon colors. So we'll see. You want to do this blue purple? We'll try that one. We'll try a regular one, a Chameleon one. Well, this will be our regular one right here. A Chameleon, and then let's get... I have a... Let's do like a super sparkle one, right? And I have like holographic ones somewhere. I have a beautiful color, you guys, that is like a champagne. Look, this is like a champagne color. It's so pretty. Hi, Sandra. Blue, purple, okay. Hi, Lonnie. The rose gold. It does. It does. So, I think this is kind of the same. I love rose gold. So, this one's more of the shimmer. Like, it has bigger particles than the small one. So, I want to do one like this that has bigger particles in it, but in a different color. So, what color do we want to do? We have this one. We have, like, this big, really dark blue. Ooh, look at that coppery one. That's a light shimmer. Look at those. So as you can see, they're like bigger shimmers. The blue. The blue. Hi, Manty. How are you? Hi, Sandra. Thanks for coming, my lovely. The blue? Alright, we can do the blue. We shall do the blue. And I have the interface ones. Let me grab my interface ones and see if that one works. So I have an interface green one, I think, from the lovely if I can find it. Lorna from, there it is, Glitter Planet sent me one, so we'll use this one too. Because this one is supposed to be holographic green flash chrome. So we'll use this one too. How about that? Okay? Alright, so we got our colors. I'm excited for this. Alright, and then which one do we want to use on this one? Let's do the Glitter Planet one on this one. See what it looks like. So, let me grab my ZBrush. So, for anyone who is new, this is Brit Brat Nailed It. These are all her products. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at the, like, shimmer on that. I love it. Thanks, Katie Cat. Shout out to everybody in here. Appreciate you guys so much. All right, so for this guy, I'm gonna use this and see if it rubs on nice with this guy. Ooh, the freaking flash on that. Oh, yes. It works, y'all. Oh my gosh, so all I gotta do is, oh my god, this is like a chameleon, and it's reflective, and, oh, wow. Can you see, I don't know, but can you guys see the like purple mermaid shift that's on the white part? What? 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 Okay, okay. It's, yes, let me brush it off here. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's so pretty. Hopefully you guys can actually see that. Can you see it? Hopefully. I like it a lot. Alright. Oh, shoot. So there's that one. So it does work on her, both her painting gels. Her painting gels are non-stick, everybody. And you can use chrome on them. Yay! Alright, so there's that one. I like that a lot. Like it a lot. So this one, we're going to use Nana Angie's. The one that she sent me on this one. We're going to go ahead and do, I think this one goes, okay. So I'll just inevitably put them on this hand. So I guess we are doing nails today, guys. So we'll do the chameleon one on this one. And I'm going to do another one of this one because we need that one again. And then we'll do this one. Okay? So we have, let me grab my nails. I think this one goes on here. It does. Alright, so we have the thumb, the pointer, the middle, and oh, these are the square. These are not. Oh, shoot. Okay, that's coffin. I have so many different nail tips, and I just threw them all over here thinking, okay, that one's coffin too. Right? Yep. Okay, well, I'm inevitably missing some, I guess. Alright, well, we need one more. We'll just use coffin ones, I guess. Okay. I always have nail tips ready on my desk in case I need to do anything. So, then here's this one, which is not the middle. There we go. These nail tips right here, these Coffin 3XL nail tips, fit my hands so good. I don't have to do anything to them. Nothing. I don't have to shape them, nothing. And then this one. Okay. Now I feel like I need to do this one. So we have a whole set, no? What do you think? What sticky do you put on your... I just use the, I'll show you in just a second. Just regular nail, ones. I only have 4 of these stands in this one, so bear with me on that one. I use these guys right here. So they come in like 100 and 200 pack or something like that. So I use these for my nail stands, and then I use my white ones, my BTR box ones that Nana got me, on my hands. So we'll be using those ones on my hands. And I have used these on my hands too, but because I just pull them out the bag and go. They are on Amazon. Okay. So let's go ahead and use our non-stick mat. Here's our non-stick mat. And then we'll do our colors. I'm excited for that glitter planet one. Oh my gosh. Aren't you excited for that? Hold up, wait a minute. Thanks for hanging with me, guys. Oh, you're welcome. No worries. Ooh, I like that way better. Yes, the putty doesn't work for me. I can't do the putty, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and do some chrome. Alright. So the non-stick mat is for that. So, do we want to do a color on some of these? Alright, hold up. Let me make sure this is cleaned off here. You want to make sure your nails are cleaned off before you put anything on them. Because they've been sitting on my desk, so. Alright. I'm gonna do this whole thing matte. Like, Votino does some of the coolest chrome freaking sets, you guys. Oh my gosh. Alright. Miriam, hi. Hi. Thanks. You've only tried those? Yes. Invest in those tabs, girl. Because I'm telling you, I got so sick of the putty, I just couldn't. Welcome in, everybody. We're doing some chrome. So we're using a non-stick mat. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm trying to think. Do we want to put a color on here? What color are we want to use? This white one, though. Let's put it over the milky white. Let's do milk it and see what we get. Or, I'm going to try something. I'm going to grab this, milk it, and I'm going to grab the black. And we're going to do a fun little thing. Okay? So I'm going to take this milk it and this black, and I am going to kind of just marble them like this and put this on there and see what the colors look like. And I think it's going to look cool as hell. So I'm going to, well, if I do that, oh, I can't do that. I have to use the non-stick mat so that way it sticks to both colors, right? I thought this was going to stick in my head, guys, okay? I thought that was going to work. I thought I could do both these colors, go like this, so when I put it on, it would go to each color, and then it would be multi-colors. You know what I'm saying? I could always add the non-stick mat to it, right? If I added non-stick mat into both colors, marbled them like this really quickly, and then added the chrome on it, it would work, I think. Yeah, I've never tried it, but let's do it. Alright, let's do this one first. Alright, so here's our non-stick mat. What color we want to use on this one? Let's use this one. Let's do this one. Alright, I'm going to... Oh! That worked. Typically, you want to use just the, Isn't the non-stick mat so it doesn't stick? Isn't that the whole point? Right? Correct me if I'm wrong here. So it just wipes off, correct? That's what the non-stick is for. It's still pretty. Right? Isn't that what that's literally for? Non-stick. That means that way so it doesn't stick, dummy. You big dummy. Yee. I'm such a goofball. I am the goofball. Okay. You know what? We're just gonna do it. So I'm just gonna blot this on. And we're gonna go through it with a liner brush like I always do. You can also do little splotches too if you want. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna take the color off my brush. I think I got it. Got it. Okay. Now, typically, you would want to put enough color on there, but I'm just kind of doing it because I want to see what the colors will look like. So if you want more white, you're going to have to add white to the top of that because black takes over every color. See how it's going to go to flow to the sides, y'all? It's all good in the hood. All right. This is so you don't lose the sides of it. You don't lose the sides, and you take the excess off, and okay. One thing you want to do, make sure your bottom of your nail is covered. All right. I'm going to take just a tippy bit. Now remember, this is milky, guys, so. Oh, look at that. I just had a little theory, and I just want to test it. Alright, we're going to let that fan out. Yas. Now this is what I love to do. Right here. Okay? If any of you are new here, this is what I love to do. Oh yeah. Okay. Alright, that's good enough. Let's put her in the lamp. Okay. We got that one. Alright, that one we're going to use we're going to use the glitter planet on that one because I just want to see how the colors spike up together. So it's just my brain, guys. Hi, Storms! The amount I pay here in the UK just to get a plain one color manicure is crazy. And you're out here creating. Aww. Maybe she was testing it for something else. Hi, some more? Hello, good morning. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you need a no wipe top coat. Yeah, you do. I was thinking for I don't know why, but I was thinking like what do I want to say? I was thinking about the design, and I was like, wait a second. Why is this not working? But that's okay. We have it right here. So, what do we want to do for the blue and this one right here? So this one, we're just going to do, I want to see this as a whole one color. So we're going to go ahead and top coat. Let's put a white on there. What do you think? Should we put a white for the background so it kind of sticks out more? We can do milky as a background, so that way when we put this on, it's going to be like super shimmery. What do you think? A reverse chrome? How the hell do I do that? Okay, let's put this white on here. Just to give, just, whoa. We're just literally making it pop. That's all. We want to make that chrome pop. So this is just like a faint color background. Nothing crazy. And we're not going to need a lot of this either. Just a little bit. Okay. I don't know. Tell me how to do the reverse chrome. Okay, well, no worries. Well, you're gonna leave me after not telling me how to do the reverse chrome? Girl, help me out here. Alright, I'm gonna put the glossy top coat on this one to see if what I was thinking is gonna work. Alright, we're gonna add this top coat. All this is Brit Brat products, guys. And I love the top coat. I'm running out. I'm gonna have to refill it. Okay. Did you leave? Did you grab stuff? Oh. Alright, make sure you don't have anything in your polish, guys. Try to get as much out, you know, if you have little floofs in there and all that good stuff. Alright, we're gonna put that in the lamp. Alright, so the white, we're gonna go ahead and put our glossy top coat on. So, if I chrome the middle of it, or if I put the nonstick in the middle, then it would just leave the circle there and I could just wipe it off, right? Because I think if we do... Alright, first off, I gotta put my top coat on first. So this one I'm gonna do bubbles. Or I can do a little swirly guy. We're testing this out. I think I've only done chrome like twice on my channel. I just always forget I have it, you know? Okay. Now, if you are going to chrome a whole nail, make sure there's nothing in it, because you will see all those little splotches in there. Oh. You put your chrome down, then you draw your art with either builder gel or something like that, and then cure it, wipe it off, the extra chrome. Ah! Gotcha. No worries, love. Thank you. Okay, so for this one, the reason why I wanted to do this, so we're going to take this one. Since it's more of like a, you get like 5 tones in one. We're going to use this guy on this. I had a thought, and I think this would turn out to be a really cool set. Right? No? What's happening? Did I cure it too long? I did. Alright, I cured it too long. Imagine that. Nice. I forgot I was doing chrome. So typically when you're doing chrome, you want to not put it in so long. Alright. Like, it's on there, but it's not. glue mix on, like, yeah. Yep, you can absolutely. I'm gonna try my finger, y'all. I really thought. That didn't go like I thought it was going to. But I thought if I did the colors, the background of the colors would give it, it would change it, right? So like this would be a dark purple, but I feel like I'd have to do it with those in order to get it to work like how I'm thinking. But that's cool. It's a cool color. So it definitely makes the white like a yellow pearl color. But it is pretty cool like that. And then you can put your like top coat on to make the beautifulness shine. I kind of cured it way too long, but I feel like if I would have just not cured it as long, I would be able to really pick up that color more so. It looks cool, but I think that would be more so for a line, like line work. You know what I mean? I feel like the line work would make it look better. So let me. So if I did one with those, I'm going to use a brush and we're going to do a 3D color. We're going to keep this one. Okay, this is just going to be a set that is crazy different. All right. So this white one, we are going to, I want to see if I can use it. This chrome one. I want to see something. All right, I'm going to use this color. I just want to see. Just want to see something. Oh, that's gonna be a pretty color. So you could do, what I was thinking was, you could do this around the outside without putting a top coat on. And what I was thinking in my head was like an old outside abandoned, you know, like place, right? That's what that reminds me of, because it's only sticking in certain places, you know what I mean? So you could do this as like an old withered type look. And that's what I was thinking of when I first thought about putting this on here. It was like an old withered look around the outside, you know? And then we're just gonna like... This is just where my head's going, guys. Like an old withered look. Yeah. Okay, let's get that outside on. Very beautiful. I like it like that. Looks cool. You put some roses inside there. But the color is actually really pretty. But in my mind, I'm thinking this color is perfect for like a wilted, dilapidated, but you can make it pretty and gothy too. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's coming off as well for you guys, but I think that that's really cool. But that's the way my brain was going. So I know you guys wanted to see the full thing on there, but because with these colors and stuff, I was just like, let's try some crazy shit and do a bunch of different gothy looks and possibly, and yeah. So, there's that one. Let's top coat this one real quick. And, look, I'm gonna add the new frosted glitz on there. Let's see. Give it a little bit more sparkle. Add a little bit more of just that sheerness to make it a little dilapidated. And I could have just put this in the middle so that way we weren't going on the outside, but I already got it on the outside, so why not? I'm just doing a light sheer over this. Ooh, this is gonna glisten out in the sun. Can you guys see the shimmer on there? But yeah, this is perfect for goth nails, anything like that. The color is just phenomenal. I love the color. Okay. So there's that. We're gonna cure that guy. And this, like I said, this is just a chill day. So that one's the thumbnail, guys. And I feel like I should put a top coat over that and make it sparkly, but... Oh. The top coat definitely made it come out more. Oh yeah, I can definitely see the greens and the blues now. Okay. That's like a mermaid effect. I don't know where the flash comes in unless you have it and you can make it like super duper sparkly. If you don't do what I did and put it in too long. You can definitely see that shift on there now though. For sure. Okay. That one didn't turn out the way I hoped, but it is what it is. Alright, I'm going to top coat this bad boy. And we could always put... Should we make this one matte, guys? Made me think of Wizard's hat, like midnight blue. Ooh! Apply chrome and cure under 30, but haven't ever chromed with Burt Rat. Ooh, we're gonna Burt Rat chrome now. Hi, Michelle. I'm gonna take a drink while that's in there. Should we matte this one, or should we keep it glossy to see the sparkle? Okay. I'm gonna get this off here. Alright, so there's that one. And I think this one is my... Oh, that was my middle nail. Okay. Nice. Is that... Yep, sure is my middle nail. Okay. What are we doing? Glossy? Everybody? Glossy or matte? You guys tell me on that one. Now, since that one's that one and this one's this one. Okay. Alright, that one goes there. Alright. So we're going to use the Bratty Blanc colors. And we're going to do what I was thinking in my head this time. Because it's non-whatever, so we can get away with it. Glossy so you can really see the chrome. Okay. Thank you, my love. Alright, so we'll gloss this one real quick. And I'm telling you guys missed out on that top coat, y'all. Burt Brat's top coat. If you want a thicker top coat, it's the best top coat. Like, I like it over Madame Glam any day. And Varnail, and I love Varnail. It's seriously the top coat. The best top coat, I promise you. If it wasn't, I wouldn't be using it. What the? Did you die on me again? What the? Hold up, y'all. I gotta plug my lamp in. Yeah. Ooh. Good thing I can use it while it's plugged in. What was I just doing? I don't even remember. Alright, so we're gonna use this color too. And I think if we use these two colors, I'm gonna use a bigger, thicker brush for this so we can have some nice 3D lines in there. So we're gonna use, oop, not that one. We'll use this guy. Alright, so we're going to kind of go back and forth with the color. And I'm going to, I'm just going to take some out with this guy. I'm going to grab a good amount. One thing you want is this brush stroke on the edges. So I'm going to take some of that off. So you'd have to take this and go flat. You know what? We're just going to want it like that. And just keep the lines in there and just kind of do it. So I'm going to take this and we're going to dip into this black. But we're not going to need a lot of this at all by any means. And I'm just going to... Well, that's cool again. I'm going to do this one. Just to do it. Alright, well that one didn't work, but we're just gonna do it, guys. It's kind of like an abstract almost. And then I'm just gonna go down. To make it kind of look a little dilapidated. And then just to make it look different. Yeah. It looks cool because it looks like the side of a building. I don't know why this is in my brain. I just feel like I gotta do it. Okay. It really does look like the side of a building. And just, you can leave it like that 3D pop-up look. You can add some colors to it. Do whatever your little heart desires. Now, you can go in and add some glitter to it, but we want this to be non-stick, so I don't want to add any of the glitter to it because we're going to use the glitter planet one again. Because I think it's going to look really cool. I don't know why I want that dilapidated look, but that one still looks cool. You know what that reminds me of? Almost like a planet. Like a planet solar system. Like they're floating in the solar system. That's what it reminds me of. Alright, so we got those. Now, that one's going to be our non-stick. I'm so glad that it comes off your brushes with alcohol. Alright. That's cleaned. Nice. Alright, what's another one you... So I am going to do the reverse stamping, though, on this one. What color do we want to use for the reverse one, though? Should we... Because this is the middle. This is the thumb. This is the middle. And then we have a black and white one here. Black and white one. We'll use a blue. We're going to use the blue for that one. Bye, Ange. Thanks, love. Bye. A grayish silver blue. Can I ask, how long have you been creating nails for? It must have taken so much. I've been creating nails for about 4 years. Like, actually, like this. I've been on YouTube for 4 years. I did my nails, with regular gel, not gel polish, but regular polish and, glitter. That's where I got my name from. Alright, let's do this, guys. Yes. Okay, hold on. So typically, before you add these colors on, you would add the nonstick matte to the background, then add these colors on so it doesn't stick to the actual background of your colors. And yeah. Oh my gosh. Let me see if I can really get that. Whoa. That looks crazy. It's almost like a green on there, which is insane. Okay. Alright, let's brush her off. And it comes right off, too. Wow. That looks super cool. I don't know if you guys can actually tell what this looks like. But, let me see something. See how the yellow, and then it fades to pink? And then you get the green and the whatever. And the black itself is purple, green, blue. But with the flash on, it looks like rainbow. Kinda, sorta. So it will be blurry, but you can kind of see the difference. This used to be white and black, and now there is a pink shift in the middle. You have yellow, greenish on the sides here, on the white parts, and then the black parts are like a dark purple green when I do this. Wow. Can you see the purple when I do that? That's really, really cool. And you can choose to top coat it now if you want. Hi, Amanda. Yeah, it might blow it out on here, but it's like blue and purple. It's kind of different. And then, I'm not sure how it's flash, but... Alright, let's see. I'm gonna try something. Alright, that really didn't do anything. But the colors are cool. Definitely unique. Definitely would see this in the sun for sure. But that's a 3D way that you could do. I like that. It's different. Alright, so this is that now. And then we have that one there. And then this one, we're going to do this one here. And we're going to do the bubble effect again. But this time, we're going to do the top coat on top. We're going to do the color. And then we're going to add the nonstick and bubbles. And then wipe off what we don't need. So, let's do our top coat. So we're going to do a glossy top coat, and we're only going to cure for, I'm just going to cure for like 10 seconds. And we can use multi-different colors on this one. So I think what I'm going to do is use kind of a multi-layer dark colors. We're going to use this blue. We're going to use that blue. We're going to use a pink to go with it, like a purple. I almost put the nonstick mat on. Did I put the nonstick mat on? I don't remember. But what colors do we want? Do we want the purple? Okay. We're going to stick it in for 10 seconds. Hello! What up, everybody? Thanks for staying with me. If y'all are still here, thank you so much. Appreciate it. We're just kind of trial and error in some stuff. Alright, so for this one, I have we want bright colors. Shit. We have our blue. We could do some pink. We want a little bit of everything in there. Let's add some purple, right? We'll do those three. How about that? We have some green. Look at those colors together. We're going to do those colors together and see what we get. Nobody's chatting, so we shall just do it, everybody. I think that one's going to go better with those colors. Actually, we have one. Okay. We're just going to do it. We're just going to do it. Alright, so I think I want a lighter green, but we'll go with the dark green and see what happens. Never throw these away. Look, you see how much you have in there? You can always still use them, guys. Okay? Okay. We are going to take this guy. So the colors aren't necessarily that great, but I only left it in for 10 seconds, but we're just going to do it. We're just going to use multiple different colors. Has anybody used these colors before? I'm just kind of throwing colors on there. I don't know. That's not really a color scheme. It's just, that was a lot of blue. Shit. Ah! So this one, this Chameleon one, is literally more of a ghost color. A ghost chameleon. But at least it's multicolored. It's multicolored. I can't believe I got all those colors in there, but... So, typically you want a black undercoat, but I just wanted to do this just to kind of give it something. And we have more of a weird, different shift with this one than we do any of these other ones. Especially that blue. The blue's more of a silvery blue. But there's color on there. So we'll use that as like a light background feature. And the only way you're going to know is if you explore, you guys. If you explore with colors and whatever. Like, the only way you're seriously going to know is if you explore with different things and just try it. Just try it. Go with the flow. Whatever's in your brain. That's literally what I just did. It's easy. And then you can know what to do for the next time. Or you could know what to do. It's a good way to do a practice run for before sets, so you can kind of just figure out new things. Maybe not, but maybe so. And yeah, you know, this is all over me now. Nice. Nice, Crystal. Hi, Agatha. How are you? Okay, so here is the background. So what I'm going to do is we're going to have a clear... Typically, you'd want a black background when you do this, but I didn't really think about it, so... We're going to take our nonstick mat. And you can take your top coat and put it over in bubbles. And I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. I'm going to get smaller as we go down. Well, I made that bubble really retarded, so it's just going to be a bubble. It's just going to be a patch. And yeah. I want to make them a little warped. Kind of like cow print almost. Okay. We're going to put one right there. Alright, we're going to leave it like that. We're going to cure it. I'm hoping it works. I am hoping it works. If not, that's cool too. At least we got a crazy looking nail set. So for the pinky though, I think we're going to do... I'm going to put a black base on this one so we can get that like really cool looking shine. But I don't know what color to really use unless I want to use the same one that we've been using. So I'm going to put this. This is all from Brit Brat Nailed It, guys. I unboxed a huge unboxing. And I am not going to need a lot of this black on here. Ta-da! I am going to put these on too, by the way. Okay. Alright, we have our black. So, now that we have our black, we're going to take the excess pigment off. We don't want our sides looking cray-cray. Alright, I'm going to put her in the lamp. Hold her upside down. And 60 seconds. Aw, thanks, love. I appreciate it. A lot of the... Okay, so here's this one. Right? Here's what we can do. You can either take and put a glossy top coat over this, or you can wipe it. I'm going to wipe it and see what it looks like. Because I kind of wanted that, like, weird effect. And if it's what I think it's going to be, then... And you can make them, like, cool, dilapidated look, too, like these. Look. It worked. So now we have like multicolored little specks on there. And you could always go around all of these specks and they would be like cheetah print or cow print, or you could leave them like that, whatever you want to do. So you can take, and we'll take the black and take our little brush and you can just kind of paint over them. Little cheetah print way. Cheetah print or cow print, however you want to say it. It really doesn't matter, but we're going to try to keep it kind of thicker, so that way when we go to put the other colors on, it'll outline and it'll look cool. Definitely different, you know? So I'm doing a little bit of cheetah and a little bit of knot. And then you can add little dots in here if you want to. And you can either leave the background like that or you can keep it. It's up to you guys. But it's super simple and anybody can do this, guys. But I'm trying to keep it as thick as I can. So that way when we go to rub the other color on, it's going to bring out the... So hopefully it's not too boring for you guys, but I figured if anything, it's something new you guys can explore and use whatever products you have at home. But I definitely needed this little nail therapy sesh. Which you really want to make sure you're going over the edges. So that way the color's not showing underneath. To be honest. And then we're doing thick lines. So when we go to add the chrome on, that way it sticks up and it's like a 3D type of cheetah look. I could also make it dilapidated too, but I just kind of did it, y'all. And me, I've never really, I think I've done cheetah print like one time in my entire life. I'm ready. So make sure they're a little bit on the thicker side, but I'm going to... And then you can add little dots if you want. You can add like little dots with your brush. So that way when we go to cure it, put the color on, it's going to show the color quite nicely. And it's just got a little bit of, you know, dots. Okay. Actually quite relaxing. And you can add them anywhere. I think that's good. Because once we put that black or the color on there, it's going to look pretty cool. Alright. There's that. So thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate it. Most of my peeps are not here. Alright. Shitballs Batman. Woo! Alright. So now we're going to take this same color and we're going to plop it on there and have something different. This one you can use for literally putting flowers on here and stuff, you know, to have kind of a dilapidated flower look. We're using the black and white in these colors, I guess, because, yeah. So, now I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to use for... Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for being here. So, Woo, damn it. I got something on it already. Shiitake. I want to do... Alright, make sure you guys get all or any things that are on here off the nail before you... Okay. It's fine. Alright, it's fine. We're just gonna use this. Oh my god, look at that. I feel like your finger is a lot better to use. Look at that color. And it's sparkly. That's why I didn't use the top coat and I just went with the sticky part of the gel base so I could also get the color but also get the shimmer in that too, because if I put it on a top coat it would have made it not so like sparkly. So yeah, I like that. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So there's that one. And we can do the same thing, but I want to kind of do possible stripes on this one. It's really, really pretty. So if you're new here, hi, my name is Sugar. We're testing out some nails, doing a little fun nail art. It's very different. I'm using Brit Brat nail products. We did swatch and all that good stuff. And I haven't used one color. Alright, so now we're going to take that same color that we used on all of this. And I am going to put it on the outside. So I'm really making sure that I am just putting it on that black. So we have matted inside, and then we have a nice chrome silver finish on top. Okay. And then we're going to wipe her off. Look at that. That looks really cool. All right. I didn't know how that was going to turn out, but I like it. And then you can do, you can do anything on this last one, but I like the color so much that I don't know what I should do on this one. You know what? We're going to do an outside splatter. I'm going to show you the splatter that I do. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to glossy top coat this. And I'm going to show you with the Milk It what we can do with it. Okay? We're going to make it a really cool... Oh, dear Lanta, that is beautiful. So I'm going to float that on because I don't want any of my top coat, to be honest. And then once I get it on, that is a beautiful color. Holy shnikey. Wow. Oh, so beautiful. Wow. All right. Now that we have that on, we have our glossy top coat on, I'm going to show you something that you can do. You don't need to go out and buy this stuff that I'm about to show you. It is. Do you I don't sell my nails, lovely. Everybody keeps asking me if I sell my nails, and I never thought about it. Ever. And I don't typically make nails for other people, I just make my own nails. You know what I mean? If I would send any nails out, it would have to be like a set that I've done that maybe people just want a little piece of me or my channel. You know what I mean? To like have, I guess. I don't know if that sounds stupid, but because I don't really like making nails for people to where I have to do the sizing and the yada yada yada. It's just not me. Fully honest and transparent with you. I got this everywhere, you guys. I should have worn my gloves. That's always wear your gloves, everybody. Oh no, you're okay. You don't know unless you ask, right? No question is off limits here, everybody. Okay? Ask all the questions you want. Alright, here is this. Ah, beautiful, right? Let's take milk it. Okay? Well, actually, let's take iced out. Let's put a little glitter. Let's put a little flitter on there. Shall we? Okay. So we have that one. This is a crazy looking set. Alright, so what we're going to do, we have our top coat, right? What we're going to do is we're going to take our gel polish. This one is called Iced Out, and it's a beautiful glitter, shimmer, whatever. Okay? I'm going to take a thicker, where did my green thing go? I have lost my green, oh, I didn't. Okay. So I'm going to take this brush, okay? We're going to make sure she's clean. I'm going to take this gel polish, and we're going to go around the outside. Now, what happens when you put regular gel polish over top coat is it doesn't like to stick. One thing that I found when I was last year at about, it was on a live, I had figured this out, and it was the coolest thing that I had ever found, like, and it really turns into something super, super cool, right? So, I'm going to grab one of my palettes, and I'm going to show you guys what we are doing. And you guys can do this too. You do not, and I repeat, you do not have to go buy the stuff that they have for this, because I just found out this year that they actually have stuff for this type of thing. But I just happened to mess up my nail one day and forgot to put top coat on, added some gel polish, and it turned out really, really super cool. So we're going to take this, and typically if you want to use a sponge, use a sponge. You can use a bigger brush, a sponge, or like a little brush if you want. I'm just going to put this on. Or go around outside. And we're just going to take our brush and we're just going to dab on the color. And what you will see is the color kind of separating from the top. Okay? And we want it to be messy. Okay? doesn't have to be beautiful or perfect either, but you want enough on there that you're spreading that out. We're going to let that sit, pop that bubble. Now, I don't know if it's going to work with this one or not, but we shall try. What typically happens is it pulls away. This one's actually not pulling away like the black does. I thought this one would pull away like the black does, but however, it's not. So typically when it pulls away, almost looks like drops of like craziness. And the more you let it sit, the more that it does it. See how it kind of looks like a little cloud? I was really hoping it would work on this one. Alright, well, we got that white on there. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a couple things of black. I'm going to add a little bit of black, just a little bit. And we're going to experiment. We're going to see. We are going to see. I'm going to take... Oh, it's doing it. See what it does inside there? It actually looks really cool. I'm going to break some of that up. And we're going to add a little bit more. See how it breaks it up and makes it look crazy on the sides? So we're going to add a little bit more black here. That actually looks really cool. And the more you let it sit, the more it'll do its thing. And typically it's not usually like this, but this is kind of a different take on that. But I do like the outline because it like spreads it out. So that's pretty cool. Definitely different than what I thought it was going to be. Just looks like a cool little inside. Typically what happens when you put it on, you dab it on and it will literally spread out. I did a Hello Kitty set like that. And yeah. So it just makes it really cool looking. I like that. Looks different, right? Looks a little dilapidated. The more you let it sit, the more it kind of just spreads out and it looks kind of like a weird looking virus. It's not really like a virus, but you know, kind of like old dilapidated stuff. So I'm going to look at it a little bit more. And I really like this side here. This side just needs to sit a little bit longer. So what I'm going to do is just take a little bit more. And then that way, it's a little bit even. Because the more you let it sit, the more better off you are around the edges. of getting that crystallized look. It's kind of like a crystallized look. But this is my first time doing it on top of another color. I usually just add the, just the black. But I'm going to... Okay. I'm going to bring this down. Alright, well, I think that has set long enough. It's pretty cool looking. Makes it look different from this end, you know what I mean? So we're going to go ahead and pull that in there. The more you let it set, the better off it's going to be. But because it's black, you need to make sure. Do you have any ideas for autumn nails? Not really. I don't typically do autumn nails, to be honest with you. I think I do a couple, maybe 1-2 sets. I want to do autumn sets, but I'm just not ready for autumn, guys. It's not that I don't love autumn. I just hate being cold, and I just love bright colors all year round. And I'm not really a seasonal person. The only seasonal type of that I like is like Halloween. But I pretty much do anything all year round. I don't really do seasonal nails. Sometimes I will, though. I'll do a couple, you know. But I know there's some people that do like a lot of seasonal nails. But if you have any ideas, shoot them. Put them in there. Put them in the chat. And I'll write them in my book and we'll see if we'll do them. Alright. So there's that, guys. We did a lot of different things today. Yeah, I hope you like enjoyed it. I hope that you did anyway. For the most part, we will have to put a top coat back over this part here. It definitely looks really different. So at least it's cohesive except for that one. Alright, so let's go ahead and top coat this baby. And you know what? You could always just top coat the outside. You could just top coat, like a matte top coat the outside rim, and it would be like a 3D effect on the nail, which I just thought of, but I already had my top coat on, so. But, you know, I would suggest if you're new and you want to get into nail art or anything like that, just kind of sit down and just go with the flow and see what you come up with. And you never know what you can come up with. You never know how it's going to go. Even if you think it's crap, other people might not. And the only way you're going to know is if you do it, right? It's really pretty. Wish I would have done the 3D aspect of it and done the outside of it, but what are you going to do? All right, I'm going to throw that in and try to... There we go. The green-blue nail you did might look nice with the copper bronze leaves on top. Oh! Yeah. That actually sounds not bad at all. Alright. So, I am going to make that 3D just to complete the set. I'm going to put the set on right now. I'm going to put them on with these. We did so much stuff, you guys. We just kind of did a little bit of everything today, which I'm super excited for. It was cool. I liked it a lot. I had fun. So, I guess people left because they didn't like it. I don't know. But these are all the colors that I have of Brip Rat, and we went ahead and did the fall colors. So here are the fall colors that we did. And I'm definitely going to use these colors for character nail art too. We have our gray, our blue, and our red. And then we have our milky shimmer glitz, and then we have our purples and our pinks. So these are all the ones that we did today. And then we also did the 3D nail art with that one. right. So thank you so much, Miriam. Appreciate it. This is what they look like. If you want it to be 3D and you want to go around the outside and make it look really cool, try to use a texture gel. Using a texture gel is really, really cool, and it'll kind of help give you that 3D look, you know? Alright, let's do this. I'm going to put these on and see what they look like. And I'm just going to use my sticky tabs for this. And I will also keep them on too. So I'll keep them on until however long. The only thing I hate about these is the pink thing gets stuck and then it wants to pull it up off your nail. And so, there we go. Doesn't help when you already have nails on though. Definitely different, that's for sure. I don't mind it though. I just figured we'd explore a little bit and just do something cool. So thanks for the 14 of y'all still in here. Thanks for staying. Because you guys have no idea how much it means. I don't know what is going on. I don't know if people are getting the notifications. If you guys make sure you put on your notifications to all. Because that'll help to let you guys know when I'm going live. Because I go live a lot. A lot. Alright, I'm going to have to use my tweezers. I'm going to have to use the tweezers. It's the only thing I hate about these pink ones. I do not recommend these pink ones at all. I'm definitely going to put these out in the sun, though. That looks so cool. It looks so different. Just different, you know? Just different. I like different. I'm different, guys. I'm different. Eh. Hi, Sunset. How are you, sweetheart? Yeah, it is. I love being creative. Even if it's not something that is trendy or, you know, everybody wants or, you know what I'm saying? What the? Oh. Probably could have put something else on this nail, but I like the color of it. Still goes with it though. But I think being creative too, really, for as a creator on here, not only is it like nail therapy in itself, it really is. It helps to kind of calm people down too. And I know for me, it helps me a lot. But I think I've been struggling a lot with asking myself, oh my gosh, this is driving me bonkers. Okay, well. Thanks. They weren't, I mean, I wasn't even really thinking I was going to do nails today, to be honest. But I'm glad I did, though. Because I haven't really done chrome on my channel, so it was nice to kind of just do something different and try a little something new, you know? Definitely different, but I like them. And you can add something on here, but the white goes with the whiteness, so the whiteness of the background, you know? I think I'm just struggling with, not really struggling, but don't really understand certain things. But y'all, I can't wait until my monomer hits so we can do our beautiful neon black nails. I'm doing great, love. How about you? I'm definitely grateful you guys are here. I'm trying to get this pink thing to come off. These are like the worst nail things ever. Oh, hell. Okay, the whole thing came off. Nice. I got one more nail to put this on. Jeez. Yeah, girl, do it. Girl, I didn't know how to either. I just sat down and did it. I looked up certain things that people said worked, and I literally do it on my phone. That's all I do. I use my phone for everything. I don't use my computer. The only time I use my computer is for when I'm live. It's literally the only time. Alright. I'm always afraid that, like, the lives end up boring or something like that. Which I hate. But I had fun doing these nails. Very different, but they like match the style. So, I like them. So at least I have nails on this hand now. You know? Alright, I'm gonna move that over. I did get this ring as well. In my order. If I can get it on. Maybe. Alright, well, it fits my other hand. Alright, we got all of these colors, guys. Today that I unboxed from Brit Brat Nail. That the website is closed. However, she is opening back up. But these are beautiful. And I got the little, whatchamacallit, and I also got a necklace too. We got all these colors. These are all of my Brit Brat Nailed It colors. Right here. But we will be doing some fall sets, guys. Some goth sets as well. But the colors. I think I want to do like a purple pink set. Because I don't think I've ever done just a purple and a pink set. I think that would be cool too. Like a fall, dark, not winter, because I don't want winter to be here yet. But these are all the colors that we got. We finally did some chrome that I've not done on my channel. So these are all from Brit Brat. The store is closed down right now. We did get the Pretty Nail Prep. Because it's reopening September 10th, guys. September 10th, it's reopening. And then she has all new products. Everything has been rebranded. And she also has a new logo, new bottles, 18 ml, 15 ml as well. But yeah, so we did this. It was fun. It was different. Very, very different. It looks pretty cool, though. Looks like a dark moment. It's like a reverse dark moment. But, yeah, so these are the nails. I had fun doing them. I don't quite like this one. I thought I did, but yeah, this is more what I had in line. But yeah, so these are the nails. Thanks for hanging with me all the way up until the end. And I really, I just want to thank you guys so much. You have no idea how much it means to me that you guys are here and that you guys come back each and every single time. Make sure you like and subscribe because it helps me out. And if there's anything that you guys want to see me do, comment on this live and let me know so that way I know so I can figure out what we're going to do for the next live. We will be going live. I don't know if we're going to be going live tonight at 11:11 or if we're doing it tomorrow. I'm not really sure, but I really want to do some more like nails. So if you guys have anything that you want to see or do, let me know. Hi, Katie. Thanks, love. So yeah, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and we'll be doing some more nails. And if you guys want to check out the haul, this is a huge Brit Brat Nailed It haul. Make sure you go check that out. That was the beginning. And then I also added a story in there that happened with the nails that fell off this hand. So it's funny as hell. And thank you to all my mods who were here and who helped out. And thank you to all the ladies. Have an amazing, wonderful Sunday fun day and spend it with your family. Tell people you love them. Give them a hug. And just know that you got this because it's you and we need you. So don't give up. Don't look back and just keep going. I love you guys and I'll see you on the flip side. Toodaloo. Kinsley. Oh, okay. Well, your name says otherwise that you're on, right? Your name says Katie Page, so I only know what your name is by that, but thank you for letting me know. It's a pretty name. Yeah, but we're gonna get off here, guys. See you later. Thank you so much. And Brit Brat does open shop back up September 10th, okay? So put that in your books, and I'll see you on the flip side. Bye.